Hi guys, welcome to day 16 of our 30 days of minimalism and mom life tips. Today, our extra 5-minute decluttering project is your toiletries stash. I don't know about you, but when I open the doors under my cabinet, under the sink, I am horrified by the way things look half the time. So, we're going to do something about it. First of all, open up your cabinets under the bathroom sinks. You might need to do your bathroom and the kids' bathroom, or maybe your bathroom, kids' bathroom, and kitchen sink. Depends how many bathrooms you've got in your house, how many sinks, and where you tend to store your bathroom toiletries. For today, I'm going to assume that you're putting them in your bathroom like I am, but just transpose this to wherever you actually prefer to keep yours. So, open it up. Whoa, what's the deal here? Are your extra rolls of toilet paper, paper towels, and soap bars spilling all over the cabinet floor? Has your toothpaste supply taken over the special mommy-only area? Can you even find that pack of bobby pins under all the razors, floss, or, let's face it, kid toothbrushes? Let's stage an intervention here. Obviously, you do need some extras because you never really want to truly run out of TP when your kids are saying, "Mommy, I'm out." And when your toothpaste and shampoo is gone, you don't want to give yourself a pass on brushing your teeth or washing your hair until you went to the store. So everyone agrees. You have to have some backup, even if it's just a tiny amount. And being moms with several kids, we tend to err on the side of more versus less because we're moms. So some storage is obviously necessary, but it has to be contained and subdivided enough that your little items, like all those bobby pins or Q-tips, aren't being swallowed up by the big ones, the extra deodorant, the stacking boxes of toothpaste if you bought a giant amount, that sort of thing. You have to be able to actually find everything you need, not just know that you own backups of everything you need. And your kids have to be able to find it, and company needs to be able to find, the extra toothpaste, stuff like that. So, how do we do this? Pretty simple. Just 3 steps. 1, zoning. 2, labeling. And 3, recognizing your set points. So, let's dive in. First up, zone your bathroom cabinet, by which I mean decide where it's all going. Where do you want your stack of extra toilet paper rolls? Where do you want your backup shampoos? Where do you want your little container of, the small hair things and extras and accessories? You will need to kind of plan this out a little bit ahead of time. Maybe, if you're doing the under sink storage, your sink tips down. So if you pick the middle for your TP storage, you're not going to be able to fit very much because that's the shortest section of your cabinet. So you might want your toilet paper rolls on the sides. What kind of extra toiletries do you tend to go for most? Are your kids always running in for extra floss and toothpaste? Then make sure that stuff is in the front. You might be able to reach to the back and get it, but they would probably have a hard time reaching around your stashes of things to find it. So again, what do you go for most, and what space in your cabinet is logically the best fit for? Now, second, use a few labels. This can be just your masking tape and markers. It doesn't have to be fancy unless that really floats your boat. There are a lot of small things, unlike TP, that aren't readily visible if properly corralled. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want my bobby pins, Q-tips, and disposable razor blades all flat on the floor so I can see what I have, because that will take up way more space than if I throw them all into a bin, Ziploc, something like that. But that means you need to find yourself some open or closed bins, little tiny rolling stacking units, shoe boxes, large zippy lock purse kind of containers, something that will contain these. Whatever your categories you need. So for me, I tend to need backup hair things because I'm always breaking those little claw clips. My kids are always running out of floss, so I need that. We also need toothpaste. 5 kids go through a ton of toothpaste. And then, of course, the standard, shampoo and TP backups. Your family might have some different categories. Kind of get a list in your head going, okay, we typically use this, this, and this. And then that's what you're looking for. What size container would best corral those particular items? And then go ahead and masking tape label those containers accordingly. Hair things, shampoo, floss, and toothpaste, that sort of thing. Next, the reason I would suggest you label is so that next time you're on a rummage rampage and you can't quite remember where you stowed it, you'll be able to find it. So label like 2 sides of a box, so not just the front in case you accidentally put it in the wrong direction, or in case you're not always looking at it from the front, but you leaned in from the side to your cabinet and you're reaching back around. So labels on two sides will help. Also, you want your partner to be able to find things for you. That is useful, so you don't have to be the person finding everything in the bathroom cabinet all the time. Same goes for your kids, the ones that can read, company, whatever. It'll just help. Again, nothing fancy. Get out some tape, get your marker, just write it on the box. Now, once you've done this, you can start putting everything back in the labeled boxes and bins and whatevers. Stack them up so you can get access to everything, as opposed to, ooh, look, I can fit it all in. But what happens if I do need the extra shampoo? Well, I can unstack 8 more things and I can find it. Not that kind of fit it all in. A kind of I can access anything I need, preferably without having to take down anything else to get to it. So play with your configurations a little, see how it works, what areas fit best, and then you're good to go. Now, the last thing I want you to do is find your set point. By that, I mean how much is enough. Because if you have 5 years worth of disposable razor blades, 10 years worth of backup bobby pins, that sort of thing, I'm sorry, you have too much. And we should probably be sharing with someone else who needs it more. You have so much, you have been blessed with so much abundance that it is annoying you to go in and say, I have to reach through all of this stuff just to get to that I need. Your abundance has become a curse instead of a blessing. So what you need to do is find out what is enough. How many years worth of disposable razor blades do you want? Do you rather have 1, 2, 3 years? How many years worth of bobby pins? Do you tend not to lose your bobby pins? Well, maybe you don't need extras of those. Are you perpetually losing them? Well, then you might want a couple years worth of backups because you go through it faster than most people would in 1 year. What is your enough point? That you're not just constantly tripping over the excess and it takes you years to use down your stash. At the same time, you're not having to run out every other month because there's no more shampoo again. Your ideal is probably a multi-month supply. Maybe if something is really tiny, that's okay to have a year's supply. But you don't want this crazy multi-year supply, pretty much of anything. Not really good stewardship. We're using up resources other people could have had, and you're clogging up your storage spaces. You could get by with a lot less if you just kept several months worth at a time. Okay? So give someone else the excess, reclaim your space, and start enjoying being able to reach for what you want and find it right away. That will be a lot better. Okay? So that's it for your 5-minute decluttering project today. Tomorrow we'll come back and do another area. If you got any questions about this space, put a comment below or email me at hello@yourunbusylife.com and I will be happy to answer you. And if you've got any other ideas that you'd like me to do a video of, please reach out. I would be happy to make you your own video. All right, I will see you tomorrow, guys.